going, guys? Busting Go 32 Gaming back today in OutBack Gaming. Going to be jumping in and doing some race practice. But you guys have probably already watched the stream, so you know this is all coming out after our lovely race stream. Or I mean, I might post this video before the race stream, but for everybody who came out to the lovely race race stream, I'm not too sure what's happened yet. Like I said, this is being pre-recorded before the actual race itself. Just trying to find out whether or not we need our race suits and whatnot, or if we're getting them at the track. Waiting for a TP as well, so that way, you know, I can actually get in there and do some doing some practice runs. Jack's currently out at the moment, so I can't really do a team practice with him. So you know, like I've been so busy lately, I haven't even been able to get in and do some practice runs with Jack because you know we've been talking about it. Okay, all right. Slash report. Okay. Alright, so let's go get our suit first before we get TP'd there. Hopefully Dread doesn't do that just yet. Please don't TP me, Mr. Dread. So we'll go down and get our race suit all ready. So this is going to be one hell of an event. I'm not too sure how big the event is actually going to be, but I actually can't wait for it because it's going to be like super dope. I do have money on me to change my suit, so thank God for that. So, you know, basically, if the stream hopefully goes all well, this is going to be absolutely hilarious. Most likely, I've wrecked somewhere on the track by now. Who the hell knows? Like I said, you know, this is being pre-recorded, so, you know, you won't know until we're actually, you know, actually there and racing, and, you know, you guys will be able to enjoy all the hilarious content that actually comes with it. I know there's quite a few races that are going to be getting involved, which is going to be absolute madness. I can just tell that we're just going to be going absolutely nuts. All right, so I think it's in torsos. I believe in torsos for the race suit. I'm going to get, because I'm not too sure even what color our car is, but I'm just going to go with something simple and black for the time being. I actually should have asked Jack before I started whether or not, you know, what color our car was, because I think Jack's actually gotten in there and done a few runs with it. So, you know, I'll go ahead and get all our suit on, because I'm going to need a little concentration here so I don't skip anything, and I will see you once we're done. So, got our race fit, fucking there it is. I can't even speak clear English. Alright, so what we're going to do is actually now let them know that we are ready. Can I get TP to track, please? And thank you. So hopefully we can get out here on the track now. You know, now that we're all set up. I'm not too sure what Jack's outfit's going to look like. I don't even know, you know, what... Dread! Oh my god, all I can see is the bottom of the map. This isn't cool. Hang on, it's taking us like a minute to load. Oh my god, when you TP'd me, I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm going to fall right through.
Yeah.
Alright, it's all still loading in for me. Fuck, hang on, is he talking? I don't know. Is this ours? Is Dread okay? He keeps jumping. I don't know. I want to wait and see. I've seen a pack of cars actually hidden somewhere just then. So if this is our one, God, she looks beast ass. I hope they've changed the audio line in it, because I know what audio line this thing runs off, and it just sounds like absolute junk with this audio line. So I gotta just wait for Dread to let me know. That way we can get in and do a practice laps. I might even be letting Masters edit all this, so this is going to be absolutely hilarious with what Masters can come up with. Hopefully Masters will be able to actually, you know, make a short video out of it, maybe like probably half an hour, maybe like 40 minutes. If not, I'll be editing, and then, you know, I know where I'm going to go. Hopefully, if I do let Masters absolutely, you know, edit this, I still don't know whether or not this is my car or not. Is Dread still in game? Yeah, he's still in game. Who's the PD on? Okay, I'm off duty. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, because I'm getting ready for the race. There's my sticker down there. I'm actually drinking one of those right now, and I'll actually be drinking one of them during the stream. just so that I can give me a little bit of energy and power up through it. Just waiting for Dread to give me the okay. Look at these Brembo brakes, man. Like, what the fuck? They don't match those tyres. But yeah, this thing looks absolutely amazing. I don't know if Dread's saying that this is our car yet.
Yes, that is your car.
Alright, cool.
I set the paint livery and paint liveries to random things because I didn't know what you wanted.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Black's perfect. Hopefully Jack's got his, I'm waiting for him to get back because he's with his dad at the moment, so I think he's already done practice runs or whatever.
Yeah, he's driven around the track.
Alright, cool. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Alright, let's fire this thing up, see what it sounds like. Oh, it's just crappy audio line. I thought it was. Alright, so pit speed's around about 15. I'm going to try to keep it at 15. I should have actually, I don't even know what racetrack this is. I think this is the Nürburg. No, actually, pit speed's actually 25 to 35, I believe. Right, we might keep it at 30. So we're going to get in here and do our practice lap. I should have a timer on actually how much actual time I can spend, you know, how fast my laps are. So I actually might do that, see what my time is. I got to remember the course, that's going to be the fun part. Oh god. Yeah, I'm going to have major cornering issues because these Corvettes suck at these corners. I should have given that a boot fall, that's for sure. Because I don't know whether or not they're cutting up through there or what. And I took that corner way too inish. Which means theoretically you're supposed to kind of actually take the corners out wide and then come in. Which I did not even do that then. So, I mean, we're clocking at least 160. But this thing digs into the corners like a mofo. Alright. Let's see what we're going to get here. Because if this is the big track, we're screwed. We're so screwed. I've done this in single player lockup. Okay, well that's a 10-second penalty. Or is it a 5-second penalty? I think it's a 5. I don't know. I'll have to remember what the penalties are. Because it's kind of interesting the way we're running today. So I'm going to try to keep the swearing out of this just a bit until race. Just so, you know, this can get a little bit monetized. I've had to remove a lot of music from a lot of the videos because they keep getting monetized. I don't know whether or not it's the full Nürburgring or it's going to be this. I'm just going to do this one. I'll have to ask him whether or not it's going to be the small track or the big track, because I think the big track is actually where we're going to need everyone. So it could possibly be the big track, I don't know, it might even be the small track, and oh my god, I do not want that happening during race day, because that would be such bad luck if I do that. I mean, I used to play Forza and all that a lot, when I used to race. It was all, when I used to play Forza, I used to wreck it a lot. Well, actually, no, I was actually a pretty good racer back on Forza, I ain't gonna lie about that. You know, I was such a Forza nerd, and since Forza, all the new Forzas come out, I haven't really had the time to even test the new Forza 7, which I want to actually get in and do, and, you know, have some fun with that, with the guys. So this is what I don't want during race day. This is so messed up. So most likely, with this being pre-recorded, I've probably glitched out hundreds of times, making people lag the hell out, causing so many yellows, and they probably kicked me out of it because of it. So, yeah, I mean, we're clocking out at a decent speed. I mean, the others are going to be running high-powered V8s. I think it's McLaren, Audi, and this is not what I want during the race. So this CPU is really crapping itself. Alright, okay, so we might do one more lap, and then we'll come in and ask him to see, because I don't know whether or not it's going to be the short track or the big one. I know we're not really supposed to race during the day, but I guess we're going for some sort of Le Mans 24 hour or something. I don't know. I haven't really heard him say anything about the being the big track or the small one, let alone that corner. So hopefully, you know, nobody cuts that corner and just decides to be smart asses and cheat. because, you know, theoretically that'd get them disqualified from the race if they use that corner there. So once we get up here, I'll see if Dread's still in game, see what kind of whether or not the bigger track we're racing, the big track or the small track. Because so far I've only done the small track. The big track I will absolutely wreck the hell out of. That's going to be the downfall. Alright. How the front of our car is absolutely just digging into the map. That's so stupid. Maybe I need to do this in single player, see what it does. I mean, since I got like more high-powered graphics, god damn it. And plus, I don't think my game would load with hella speed of fire. I'd have to go into single player just to run on this track alone. Alright. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, I had to cut a piece out there. Stop like a motherfucker. No, I don't have the coronavirus. Oh, I just missed pit lane. Alright. So fuel looks like it's going to be okay. Let's start slowing down. So it looks like some people have been TP'd here. Why is there a McLaren out on the track? Alright. So we're calling dibs on one of the things now. I actually do want to get a thumbnail. Who the hell is that sitting in front of me? Oh no, I know exactly who that is. Nope, it's not happening. Alright, so we'll find out in a second. So I guess either it's gonna be, I reckon it's gonna be the big track, honestly. So if it's the big track, we're screwed. Alright, so me playing too much Forza, I actually know. This corner's always the bitch when you come out of pit road. It really is. Oh my god. And use a controller, because a lot of other people will be using keyboards, so this is going to be really dope. So what I'll try to do is I'll shut up from here, let you guys enjoy a couple of laps of me practicing, and we'll see how well we can do. Alright. Well, that was an interesting practice run. I swear it's still going to be the big track, though. I honestly do. I'm actually beginning to think it's going to be the big track, honestly. We're about to find out. I'm going to quickly ask. Hey, guys, is it the big track or the small track? Guys? Hey, you know pit speed's actually usually 35, right?
It's listed as 35 in the race information sheet I posted.
Yeah, just penalise me for the race that hasn't happened yet.
Well, I would recommend you get into the spirit of trying it, because
I want you to pull in front of me.
whenever you pull into the pits, you're going to be needing to, get out of your car, which means you're going to need to learn to get on the speed limiter.
Sorry.
Hey, I noticed last night cruise control wasn't working for some reason.
Well, then you're going to have to control your throttle very carefully.
Yeah, I was.
I'll put a police car in fucking. I'll put a police car on fucking pit entry and pit exit.
but, not that bad, come on.
Well, no, we'll put a police car on pit entry and pit exit to make sure the people are going the speed limit. That's what they do, except they use radars, not police cars.
Yeah, that's it, eh?
Oh, I'll happily drive a Lambo.
Well, that's good, Stevie, because most people have chosen this McLaren.
Oh, beautiful.
Really? So I just screwed me and Jack.
You guys were already screwed.
Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, why? Because we're the two worst people in the server.
You got the worst driving.
Oh, come on!
I'm not saying that when I saw both of you listed as solo drivers, I wanted to put you together, and then when one of you suggested it, my eyes lit up. But
well, speaking of wrecking, apparently I came in that corner too hard.
But one of you has a tendency to crash, and the other has a tendency to crash. So
no comment.
Crash.
You guys might want an award for most special needs team out.
Wow!
Because I don't know how many laps you guys are gonna do. Because
oh god.
Because if you crash, then we have to have the entire race in safety car, and then when Jack's in the car, if he disconnects, then his car might be destroyed. So
yeah, that's what I'm worried about with Jack, is him crashing out.
Yeah. Okay, Stevie. Once you're done the lap pull into the pits, we'll switch cars and see if it's just you're better than me. Because you're just destroying me in this. Doesn't help that you crashed into me, but
yeah, it doesn't. Even then, like the crash. There we go.
Oh, it's so hard to see this track with all this fog.
Well, I'm imagining people are going to get really fucked up on that pit entry, pit exit thing.
Yeah,
I can't see the line half the time. The pit entry one's going to be a real fuck around.
Yeah, well, some of these back corners are going to be screwed as well.
That's why I was thinking. That's why it might be a good idea to actually just put a cop there, because then like if he's got his lights on.
Just get Hayden Brick to go there. There's his role play.
I'm just going to assume whoever joined the channel. Who did join the channel?
No one joined the channel.
That was Discord, I think.
Yeah, no one actually joined your channel.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay, I don't know. Was it you? I was going to say whoever joined the channel was the one that just kicked me off the box. It was probably Nigel.
You want me to pull out first?
Oh, I was doing my engine. I'm just trying to. I wonder who kicked me off then, because. Do you think it was fucking Doge from at work?
Doubt it.
I don't know. Nigel, was it you? He's not even in here anymore. It was probably Nigel.
He probably ran the moment I got in here. It's like, oh fuck, boss is in here, I'm out of here, see ya!
Pretty sure he was the one that brought you in here. Jeez, okay, no, this thing feels so much better.
Alright.
Oh, this is what I don't need. I don't need to lose frames during the race.
I'm on your 6 though. Like, okay, you're gonna pull in front of me.
I was able to go through those corners much faster than I was able to go through McLaren. And, yeah, like, that McLaren I was like full braking. I can temper the brakes through here.
Hey, Dred, are you streaming during the race, or?
If I'm racing, I will, but I don't know if I'm going to be racing or if I'm going to be marshalling.
Okay.
Because Little Bitch Boy Taj is not here. And we're 3:30 maths. We're what, 3 hours away from the race?
Yeah. Something like that. That's a walk.
And I did it early to try and fucking help Little Bitch Boy.
Yeah, I'll be streaming if you're going to be marshalling, so you can watch me wreck the crap out of myself.
Lovely.
Watch all my fucking followers.
Oh
Be like,
shit,
"You're
I went
terrible."
first person, I wasn't looking.
Oh god.
But if there was any kind of desync, then then that's on me. But like, again, or well, actually if there's any collision there, because you still had the racing line.
Yeah, I held it. So,
Like I don't want to say if you fucking are trying to be, if you're trying to actually fucking win and you fucking get up alongside somebody and the and the track's not quite wide enough, I'm gonna punish you because that's not. You know, Newt figured out that the teleporter at the fucking Sandy Shores was open. Nobody else fucking is figuring that out. They're just demanding me teleport them.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know about that, so I mean, it probably would have been helpful if somebody knew, so I didn't have to bugs.
Okay, it's your partner that's
I
up.
put it in the bit. I won that. I'll see if I can come out of it and still come. No, keep going. Oh, you piece of shit.
I still feel bad for that stream, hey Scott.
Don't worry, you'll get a receipt.
I know, I'm waiting for it. I'm sitting.
Oh my god, no, the McLaren brakes are the ones to blame there.
You can't blame the car when you drive up underneath me and fucking.
Bro, I'm thinking that these brakes are next level brakes.
How many times did I crash into you while I was driving the McLaren, cunt? Zero. 30 seconds.
Twice.
It's fucking terrible, cunt. You're lucky that fucking Jurassic Martini is just the best.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Far too wide.
Yeah, you took that shit way too... That corner I always take wide though.
I always take that one wide and end up on the outside.
So I can catch up to you.
You know, I think GTA devs are onto something, because curb boosting is a thing in this game, isn't it, right?
Yeah.
They encourage you to fucking use your curbs. Like teaching people how to race.
Oh
Yeah, I think it's because the new Formula 1 update or whatever they put in.
But they do what happened with the Formula 1 update?
Well, you know how they've got the Pros and Formula 1 look alike vehicles now?
I heard.
Yeah, I think they're partly trying to make something out of it because I don't know. I don't know. I mean, unless it's just coming up with cars.
They can't try and make anything with it because their game is shit.
Yeah, that one.
The physics in this game are just not worthy of fucking anything.
Same with the AI. don't give me that crap. You know what I speak of.
Oh!
Stevie,
That's your fault! That's your fault! That's your fault!
Marshall.
That is your That's your fault!
You know what's bad? Going along this main straight at high speed with nothing but just fog in front of you.
I don't know, there's no one ever there. I want to be... You've got a cheater on the track.
With some rams a lot. Look, this is the easier way to go along the track.
Well, I'm going to try to finish at the back of the pack so I don't wreck yours all at the start.
It's okay, mate. So I've lost a shitload of speed.
Oh!
Okay, so...
I think they're pretty...
Vehicles are close enough.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next? That C7. Scott has claimed that C7 smoked him.
Well, the handling sucks in the fucking thing.
So we will compare the C7 in with the rest of the class.
Oh, you just want to use my one? You can take it.
No, we'll just... Oh, you got one there?
Yeah, I'm back up.
You
guys weren't far behind me then.
I'll put the Huracan in the hidey hole.
Yes, please.
Yeah, make sure nobody else can get it.
But I guess I'm back in fucking McLaren. Actually, I'll get in the Audi that I'll get in the Audi.